Pixel Art Practice Test 2026 Pixel Art Skills Assessment Exam Questions and Test Prep. Question 1. What is the fundamental unit of a digital image used in pixel art? Vector, pixel, layer, gradient. Pixel, picture element, is the base unit of raster images. Question 2. What is a limited color palette in pixel art? Using every color available. Using a small, pre-selected set of colors to create a cohesive look. Using only black and white. Using only primary colors. Limited palettes are a hallmark of pixel art, often mimicking old hardware constraints. Question 3. What is dithering in pixel art? Adding motion blur. The technique of alternating colors in a pattern to create the illusion of a transition or a new color. Using high-resolution textures. Applying a 3D filter. Dithering helps blend colors when the palette is restricted. Question 4. What are jaggies in pixel art? Sharp, jagged edges caused by irregular pixel placement on a curve or diagonal. A type of brush tool. Smooth transitions. Animated frames. Jaggies are undesirable artifacts in lines and curves. Question 5. What is anti-aliasing AA in manual pixel art? Deleting pixels, manually adding semi-transparent pixels or intermediate colors to soften edges. Scaling an image up, rotating an image. AA smooths out the staircase effect on diagonal lines. Question 6. In a top-down pixel art game, like early Zelda, what perspective is commonly used? Perspective projection, orthographic or 3/4 top-down, first person, isometric. A 3/4 perspective shows the front and top of objects. Question 7. What is isometric pixel art? Art with no perspective. Art drawn from a 30-degree or 1:2 ratio angle to create a 3D effect without perspective lines. Art using only squares. Black and white art. Isometric art is common in strategy games and sim games. Question 8. Which tool is most important for a pixel artist? Pencil tool, 1px size, bucket fill, blur tool, airbrush. The 1px pencil allows for the precise placement of every pixel. Question 9. What is a sprite? A 3D model. A 2D bitmap or animation that represents an object or character in a game. A sound effect. A background image. Sprites are the interactive elements in a 2D game. Question 10. What does color count refer to? The number of pixels in an image. The number of unique colors used in a piece of art. The brightness level. The file size in KB. Optimizing color count is essential for authentic pixel art. Question 11. What is subpixel animation? Using colors to give the illusion of movement smaller than a single pixel. Animating at 60 FPS. Shrinking the image. Moving the entire image. By changing color values, an artist can make an object seem to shift slightly. Question 12. Which file format is best for saving pixel art to maintain transparency and quality? JPG, GIF or PNG, BMP, TIFF. PNG is lossless and supports transparency, making it ideal. Question 13. What is an orphan pixel? A pixel that is the same color as its neighbors. A single pixel of a color that is isolated from others of that same color. A pixel at the edge of the screen. A white pixel. Orphan pixels often look like noise and are usually avoided. Question 14. What is indexing a color palette? Naming the colors. Mapping a set of colors to a specific index, allowing for easy color swapping. Arranging colors by brightness. Deleting unused colors. Indexed color modes were standard for hardware like the NES and SNES. Question 15. What is a tileset? A collection of small, repeating images used to create game environments. A set of brushes. The final screen of a game. A type of animation. Tilesets allow developers to build large worlds efficiently. Question 16. Which bit depth was characteristic of the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System? 1-bit, 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit. The NES is the most famous 8-bit console. Question 17. What is hue shifting? Using the same color for highlights and shadows. Changing the hue, color, as you change brightness/saturation for more natural lighting. Inverting the colors. Converting to grayscale. Hue shifting makes shading look more vibrant. Question 18. What is banding in pixel art? When rows of colors align in a way that creates distracting vertical or horizontal lines. Applying a border. Linking sprites together. Grouping colors. Banding is generally avoided as it makes transitions look flat. Question 19. What is a walk cycle? A type of game level. A series of frames that animate a character walking. The distance a character travels. A color gradient. Creating a smooth walk cycle is a fundamental animation skill. Question 20. What is the common resolution for a low-res sprite on an 8-bit console? 1024x1024, 16x16 or 32x32, 1920x1080, 500x500. Traditional sprites were very small due to memory limits.